Good evening, everybody. I wish I had been recording because I now own, I guess, own Kyle a new airplane. Apparently, when you replug your rudder pedals in, this bad boy will go to either the last state that it was saved in, which was apparently full throttle, running, and no parking brakes. Or it was a glitch and it just decided to take off like a dirt bike did to me when I was a kid one time when I started it in gear. And that was a fun ride. But anyways, this thing launched straight ahead, and by the time I got it stopped, I was halfway inside of Kyle's aircraft there. So it was rather amusing. Unfortunately, you guys did not get to see that. But I digress. Anyways, welcome. We are on the ground in, I've done forgot where we're at. Door County Cherryland, Sturgeon Bay. And we are going to be heading down to Oshkosh as a practice trial run for this weekend's event. I think it's on Sunday, where VATSIM hosts the AirVenture arrival for the the Oshkosh Air Show there. I don't know if you guys have ever been. If you have, let me know in the chat or comment below, please, because it is a fantastic event that I highly recommend anyone and everyone to go to at least once in your life if you're interested in aviation. So let me drag over my Navigraph real fast. We'll show you what we're going to be doing, and then we'll also talk about the FISC arrival that we're going to be a part of. So like I said, we're up here in Door County Cherryland, Sturgeon Bay. We're going to be heading over and around Green Bay here. We've got a couple touch and goes lined up for us. And then the FISC arrival starts down here at this VPENV waypoint. So let me pull... oh, I had to restart my computer because Steam apparently decided to have a bad day and all the servers went down a minute ago. So we're just now getting back up and running. So let me pull the VATVenture 25, which is on July 13th. Between 1800 Zulu and 2200 Zulu. Let me drag those procedures over here real fast. And I'll cover some of this while we're talking to everybody else, but I just wanted to show you kind of what we're looking at. We do it this way to make it a little easier to see. But just scroll down through here and you can see these VPENV and VPPLK, as well as the rest of them here are the waypoints that we're going to be using for the FISC arrival. And we'll kind of skim through this as we fly and get a good idea of what we're going to expect. And this is really just a practice run to get a good visual on everything and kind of refamiliarize ourselves with this process, because I don't think we did it last year, and the year before that I was at Oshkosh. So I think it's been 3 years, maybe? No, I don't think it's been, no. I did do it last year. Maybe it was last year, because I think I was running it in 4K and 60 FPS, and YouTube didn't like something and the stream is all wonky, but it was in the A2A. So anyways, we're going to be flying this, and then as we get closer to Oshkosh here, we'll decide what the winds are and pick which approach we're going to be doing. We were going to practice on VATSIM, but there's absolutely nobody on up there, so we're just going to stay off and not have to worry about it. Kyle and I would be the only ones talking to each other, and we are already talking to each other, so no big deal there. We'll check the winds, like I said, when we get closer, and we'll figure out which arrival we're going to be doing here. But we'll be talking about this throughout the flight. We've got little short stints between these legs so that we can purposely figure out what we're doing. But let me get back into Discord here, get this thing started up and idling, and so we can put our flight plan on. Actually, fun fact, you do not want to idle this airplane with this engine too long. Otherwise, you'll end up fouling the plugs, which requires a little bit of maintenance. So let me get back in here and unmute myself. And all right, I'm back. Okay. So after all that excitement, Steam server issues, Microsoft issues, having to reboot my computer, now owning Kyle's airplane as well as mine, I'm hopeful that we'll have a smooth flight for the rest of the evening.
I'm having some kind of electrical trouble.
Electrical trouble in your airplane or in your house?
Yeah. No. In the airplane, it says low volts.
Increase your engine RPM and make sure your alternator is turned on. Depending on what airplane you need, you probably need about 1,000 RPM to start actually charging your battery with the alternator. It's not quite as efficient as a car alternator, unfortunately. Alright, so let's go ahead. I had to reset the airplane because I thought I had an issue. Fun fact, if your tablet is right over top of the PMS, it really screws up the click spots. You can't click on it. So, I have to keep the tablet, which I normally keep it down here anyways, just because it's really easy to reference when it's sitting on my lap. But now if you look, now these click spots work. We're going to simulate a full load of fuel. And the reason being is because if we do this event on Sunday, there's a high chance that we may actually have to install the tip tanks because of holding times. So, with that being said, this airplane has a max takeoff weight of 2,800 pounds. We're going to simulate that we got a bunch of friends and a bunch of baggage. And we're actually going to take off a touch overweight. Let's see how this handles it. I have not done an overweight flight in this aircraft, but we're going to assume that everybody brought 25 pounds of luggage and everyone is a healthy American. Ha! And are only 170 pounds. That puts us 59 pounds overweight. By the time we get there, we'll be fine. And I don't think we're quite at sea level here, but 750 feet elevation. Let's see. I don't know if that altimeter is correct. Do a little cheat code here. Yeah, about 700 feet. So, should have good performance to get out of here. Maintenance, let's go ahead and take a look at this. Make sure I didn't break something, which is entirely possible. Some of the options have changed on me. The state saving was all jacked up for some reason. So we got all the aftermarket parts as well as the MT prop engine. We're going to stay with the massive. And the only reason I'm going to fine is because the massive makes it more interesting when the engine has issues. Got 9 quarts of oil, which is about 75%, which is ideal for this engine. We're going to inspect it. Everything's good. Engine analyzers, don't need to look at that. All the circuit breakers are in. Thank you. And let's just check our controls because everything else has been wonky so far. Oh, that's good to go. Okay. And with that being said, advance, okay, everything, I think we're okay on everything else. And we've got the GTN 750. Okay. Over to checklist. Let me get my track IR on because it's a little easier. Oh, one final check here to make sure all this works. Okay. Everything seems to be functional. Checklist. Before engine start, pre-flight is complete. I did not actually walk around because I was barely able to get in the sim in time before I got in here, and everything looks like it's okay. Passengers
Your
have
left
been...
wing looked good.
What?
Your left wing looked good as it went through me.
Oh, yes. There might be a slight dent there in the wingtip and in Kyle's skull. Seatbelts are secure. Control locks have been removed. Parking brake is set. Parking brake is set. Pull to on. Gear switch is down. Gear is down in the sim and on my hardware. Flaps are up. Up. Radios are off. Off. And... can you not turn that one off? I don't think so. I think this one dial powers on both. And that is off. And that comes on with a battery. With avionics. Alright, radios are off. Autopilot master is off. And autopilot itself. Our avionics is off as well. And all electrical switches are down and off. That is true. Circuit breakers are all in. Rotating beacon can come on. Engine start. Desired tank. We got both. Mixture is rich. Rich. Throttle is correct. Carb heat is off. I thought for a second there that I hadn't turned the rotating beacon off, but we just turned it back on. Carb heat's in. It's off. Master switch can come on. Master. Fuel pump can come on. And we're checking for fuel pressure. And stabilize. Fuel pump off. Primer. Let's do 3 strokes. 1, 2, 3. Mags to both. It's already at both. And prop area is clear. Clear prop. Full pressure, starter, engage. Oh. There she goes. Full pressure check. Full pressure's coming alive. It is stabilizing the green. And we'll lean for the ground here. We're looking for about 1,000 RPM. Here we go. Taxi. Primer locked. Avionics master on. Primer locked. Avionics master on. Alright. Over. Actually, let's do flight plan. And let me go over to my schedule channel. And pull up a route. So we are starting at KSUE. And we are heading to KOSH. First direct waypoint is Kilo Oscar Charlie Quebec. It's annoying that you can type faster than this thing can read your clicks. On to Kilo Echo Zulu Sierra. Kilo Papa Charlie Zulu. Yankee 50. And this is where it gets interesting because this is the arrival waypoint. So Victor Papa Echo November Victor. Victor Papa Echo November Victor. On to Victor Papa Papa Lima Kilo. Why did that delete that? Victor Papa Papa Lima Kilo. Oh goodness gracious. Victor Papa Papa Lima Kilo. Come on. Click. Victor Papa Gurn GRN. VPGRN. And VPRIP. And then that'll lead us straight into Oshkosh. Gosh. Zoom out just to make sure this all looks correct compared to what I showed you guys earlier. It looks like we got a little weather to contend with. Ooh, that could get interesting. You guys have your radars pulled up there. We're gonna be on the edge of some weather, which is moving towards Oshkosh, so could get a little interesting, but we'll see. Speaking of weather, here at KSUE, we have 29095 checked, and the winds are at 180 at 7. So we're going to want to take off runway 20. Which is, wow, this is the most fantastic taxi I've ever had in my life. Just drive straight. Okay, cool. Easy enough. Avionics master on, M meter check. Oh, we did not check that. Slightly charging. Radios can come on. Transponder as required. We're not on VATSIM at the moment, but we'll pretend that we're squawking VFR and go into altitude reporting. And then we'll just bring it on over 1228, and then Kyle and I can do our call-outs here together. I don't know what the CTF is because I don't have VATSIM pulled up. And this airport may just be on a Unicom of some sort. It's uncontrolled. Altimeter is set, heading indicator. So we are 019. There we go, 019. We're going to be taking off of runway 20. Oh, you know, see, they've got that click and drag in the Aerostar. I don't know if anybody has that yet, but they got the click and drag in the Aerostar, and it makes setting headings so much easier. And of course, we want to get our heading bug over there too. So hopefully, whenever they bring, oh, of course, it's got this acceleration. Whenever they bring this airplane into 2024 officially, we'll actually have what we're looking for there. That should be helpful. Landing gear lamp is green. Checked. Nav light. We'll just turn the landing lights on. Leave strobe off until we get over to the runway. And parking brake can be released, and check our brakes. Brakes checked. Run up. Alright, you guys ready?
Yep.
Alright.
Still getting that low volt warning, but...
Check your alternator, make sure it's on. Otherwise you're going to run out of battery juice.
Where is the alternator on the DA62?
Go ahead and stream for us real fast.
Okay.
It should be to the left side of the G1000s.
Yeah, I haven't flown that airplane enough to have it memorized, unfortunately.
Hold on, I'll stop my taxi.
Let's pull this up and help her on real quick. Usually that airplane's pretty automated.
Yeah. You're in auto.
Electric
Alternators
master
are on.
No volts. Does anybody remember who's watching the stream where the alternator is? See, right engine master, left engine master. I thought those were the... Oh, alternator,
It's right
on.
below it.
Turn those
They're
off
on.
and turn them back on real quick.
What's that?
Right where your mouse is at. Blow up.
Nope.
No, that'll shut your engine off. Alternator. Off, and then back on. Okay. Well, let's see what happens when you get in the air. It'll probably start charging. And if not, we may have to... That thing doesn't have failures, so...
Just turned, everything just turned off.
Oh, uh-oh. This is going swell tonight, boys. What's up, Dev?
The engine's still running.
Yeah. We're trying to figure out why Ron has a low volt here on his DA62 there.
Look at his engine instruments on the right on the MFD.
Be there soon, hopefully. Hope you are too. This thing's still running pretty smooth. I'm gonna run it up just a touch here. Why is that flickering the way it is?
Yeah.
Ron, you don't have two joysticks or two throttle quadrants plugged in, do you?
Well, I have my Airbus set up. I wonder if I should go back to my old one.
Well, is the old one plugged in currently?
No, it's not. Yeah, let me unplug it and replug this.
Yeah, you got some sort of dueling key bindings.
Plug in the old one.
Something, you got a keybind issue there, which might be what's causing the volts to be going nuts. But yeah, it's just,
engine stabilized.
which is keeping it right on the edge of the low volts.
Yeah. ELT's on.
Yeah.
Full power.
Oh, default or cows? Nah, default. That's the 62, not the 42. Well, while Ron is doing that, we're going to do a run-up real quick. Go back 2,000
Alright,
RPM, full rich. Actually, I think we need to do 1,800. And let's go left mag. 180 or so. Back to both. With right mag. That one is not as smooth. Let's see if we can't burn some of that carbon off real quick. Come on, baby, burn off. It's fouled up a little bit, but not too terrible. Back to both. That's where we were sitting there for so long. And car repeat. There we go. Ramp is complete. You good now, Ron?
No, still doing it, but I'm gonna try to fly and see what happens.
Okay. Alright, we'll do a runway heading departure and take a right turn to our first waypoint. Dev, for some reason my airplane has reset everything from my persistence mode. I don't know why. Kyle, is you been drinking, sir?
Maybe a little. Some of that low lead.
Some of that low lead? All over the place up there.
I know, my
Got a little lead
rudder's-
poisoning.
Yeah. Very sensitive.
Alright, sir,
Alright.
you are up first.
Oh boy. What are we going up to?
Oh, we'll keep it nice and slow and low. Let's just go to 2500. We're going west.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow you out, so I'm gonna park right behind you. Eddie, you good? I haven't heard you. Oh, I forgot to set trim.
Yeah.
Trim's neutral. Alright, everything is in the
Struggling with
green.
my airplane too, but I've about got it.
Uh-oh. Yeah, and flaps up. Or gear up. Sorry, correction. Gear up, not flaps. That would have been a bad idea right there. And we're going 2,500. Roll it back to 2.5 on the prop. What's going on, Robert? Hello to all. Hope all is well. Well, it has been a very difficult process to get in the air, but we are airborne now. Yeah, flaps can come up. First the Steam servers, then Microsoft, and now we're having sim issues intermittently amongst each other. And I'm going to do a slow right turn to get onto the nav track. He changes to GPS mode. And we'll bring it back to 24. We'll climb out power. I'm gonna do prop first, Michael. $24. And coming up to 2,000 feet. We've got 600 feet to go before cruise. I love the A2A. I did some pattern work in the Aerostar last night, and that thing flies like a dream as well. Oh, that's cool. You can see where they've got the dirt or sand or whatever it is down there piled up. Alright, I'm on a heading of 300. And we are quickly coming up onto our cruise altitude for this first leg. 2,500. Go ahead and turn our autopilot on. Let it start booting up. Look at that. This thing is just perfect. Put trim down as we speed up. And we're going to go altitude. We may have to reset that here in a second. And we're going to go into heading mode. It shows Kyle off to... oh, somebody's off to my left, and Kyle should be right ahead of me somewhere. I've lost track of him, though. Whoa! The thing did not capture the altitude mode. Why did that not work? Oh, that's an AP disconnect. Hit the wrong darn button. Helps to push the right button. And there is the nav track. Going to disconnect that. Oh, you know what? Let's just go into heading mode. Turn left. This thing doesn't like to change directions quickly. It's tracking GPS. There's your altitude. And let's go to high. And we're on track. Cool. Alright, cruise settings. I think anything in the 24 range is okay. We'll leave it at 24 inches of manifold pressure. And we'll bring the prop back to 2,100 RPM. You gotta remember, set RPM first. And manifold pressure. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. Alright, so we only have 12 miles to the first airport here, but let's take a look real quick at our AirVenture notice. So, like I said, we're going to be arriving from the north, wrapping around. We might even be able to do a direct to Ripon, but we'll probably fly the whole thing just to enjoy the views from Puckaway Lake. So we'll do Puckaway Lake just to get familiar with what they look like in the sim, because we might be doing some holds out in that area. Fly this all into Fisk, and then we will either follow 44 kind of to the north of it, or we'll do a dead east turn to the microwave tower. And I think this tower is simulated. 24 actually has the colored dots on the runways, unlike 2020 where you had to have a scenery. So that's a cool little feature. What is the weather at Oshkosh right now? Let me pull up Navigraph and check that real fast. I don't know if it's going to pull in my flight plan or not. Oh, look at that. It did. Beautiful. Cool. Okay, so the weather. And yes, this is vertical because the Aerostar uses it in vertical modes. Let's go horizontal for now. And it installs an app on here too. It's interesting. Weather in Oshkosh is 140 at 11. So we will probably be... Is that runway... What are the runways there? What are the numbered? Is that 18 or 19? One 8. So we'll be landing on 18. So we need to look at the arrival information for that here in a minute. But we're going to start descending and head into our first touch and go.
I think we're going to run into weather.
Yep.
It looks like it if you look off to the south.
Yeah, you can kind of see it already. I'm gonna pull some power back. We're moving pretty quick here. Well, I'm at full pressure back to about, I think it yells at me at 11 or 10. Yeah, about 11. And we're gonna have to bleed some speed off real quick here, so I'm gonna do a left turn. And what is the maximum gear extension speed in this aircraft? 150 miles per hour. Okay, so we can go ahead and drop our gear just to help slow us down. Bring the prop back in. And we may have a bit of a... see what the weather is here. We may have to do a downwind or something real quick. 160. So let's do a left downwind. Actually, it's not going to make that much of a difference if we just go straight on. On runway 29. Winds aren't that bad. 7 knots. A little bit of a tailwind. Won't be too bad. Let's go flaps 1. I love the sea traffic being real-time traffic out here. That's so cool.
It's nice. I've been enjoying that.
Flaps 2. Still a little bit high. Stretch that to the left just a little bit more. Yeah, I think we're okay now. Traffic. Let's pull that power prop and mixture full. Yeah, fuel pump's off. I turned it off a minute ago, so we're still on. Trying to bleed some more altitude. Yeah, they're only gonna have a 1 or 2 knot tailwind component there. Now we're looking good, looking for about 500 feet per minute. Bit of a crosswind though. Let's give her some juice. Go flaps 1. Put that nose bill on the ground. She's a little wobbly with that crosswind. I'm lagging for some reason. And let's get airborne. How's the rate? Gear up. Nose back into the wind. And gentle left turn. Pretty small airfield there. And we are looking for 24 on the climb out. Oh yeah, this thing's got that glitch going on again, the glitchiness where it bounces around a lot. We may have to get good with the Aerostar. Let's go flaps up. Because it runs a bit smoother than the Comanche does. Traffic right above me there, and traffic ahead of me somewhere.
On your right.
On my right. Oh, there he is. Alright, we're going back up to 2,500. I need to remember to just disengage the autopilot and not turn it off so it doesn't have to reset every time. Go low and coming up on 2,200 feet. Now the winds are picking up. This could be a very interesting landing.
Pretty rough.
Yeah, it's getting a little bumpy. The clouds looking pretty good though. And altitude hold engaged. Alright, looks like it overshot a little bit, but it's correcting slowly. It is requesting trim down. Yeah, this thing's got that lag bug still, so I can't wait for them to update this airplane for 24. It's such a joy to fly. And we're gonna do 21 on the prop and 24 manifold. There we go. Still needs more down trim. These bumps are causing my visors to drop down. Sorry about the weirdness there. Whenever I pull up my other tab here, I just need to drag it back over. Alright, so we're going to be looking at runway 18, which actually has us going around the airport to the east and doing a left downwind, which is really interesting. So we have to be at 1,800 feet from Fisk. I could hear myself. 1,800 feet from Fisk. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong chart. And once we get to the north-south road, left turn, begin your plan to touchdown at the pink dot. The pink dot is the second dot. So it goes blue, pink, yellow, purple. We're going to be at the plan for the pink dot. If we all gather up and get together as we head into the downwind, we can kind of simulate how heavy the traffic is going to be. And that'll give us a little prep. But anticipate whoever is first will probably be going down to the purple dot. Whoever's second, the yellow dot, and then the pink dot will be the third person. If we are that bunched up by that point, if Dad's on with us, we may have... we'll put him on the blue dot just so we can laugh as he plows through all of us on the runway. So
Going the opposite direction.
yeah. So, Dev, if you're listening, runway 18 is to the south. So, pretty simple, actually. You know, they've got this organized pretty well. And so, the do not fly in the shaded area. So, we're going to be looking for this on Interstate, or Highway 41 here. There's kind of this larger section of road right there. We want to stay to the south of that. So, they'll be off to our left as we're flying to it. Maintain 1,800 feet. And follow that east-west road until we get to the first north-south road east of the airport. So that's going to be pretty neat to be able to actually see that in the sim. I don't know how well that... Nah, that didn't show up too well on the charts. It was way ahead of us. Oh. Ron and Kyle are ahead of us, and then Eddie's off to my right. We've got an airspeed of about 140 knots at the moment. What's up, Burner? Do you know when Sim Update 3 is released to the general population? You can get into beta if you want to at any point, but as far as when it comes out for non-beta users, I have no idea. They won't say anything. I hope soon, because if they can fix my control bug, I'll be a very happy person. And being able to load profiles into a new aircraft in faster than 30 minutes will be fantastic. But if you are interested in trying the Sim beta, you can opt into it on Steam or Microsoft, whichever one you have installed. And it's, at least on Steam, it is a one-click button to go back to the stable version from the beta version. I don't know how easy it is on Microsoft, but it's probably pretty similar. I think Ken might be the only person who has the Microsoft version in our group. Or of our usuals, at least. So, what about holds? We get stuck doing a hold. What's that look like?
You're gonna be
It's
doing
usually
left
around a lake.
traffic around, yeah, Greenway or a Green Lake, or if
Brush
it's
Lake.
too much traffic, it goes all the way to Puckaway or Puckway.
Okay. Yeah, Fisk holding. Yeah. So yeah, there's a few different hold points there. So we can actually practice at Green Lake, and really it's just keeping a holding pattern right around the lake. So that's pretty easy visual. Not too bad. We are 8 miles out from our next airport. Go ahead and pull some power back. And the winds are 130 at 5. And we have runway 17 will be the one we want to take. It's a little shorter. So we'll actually enter from the north of the airport and do a left base for 17 if you guys want to. Go ahead and disconnect the autopilot. The airport should be somewhere about right there, so we'll kind of head towards the center of the lake from our point of view here.
Do you see it yet?
I'm over it, but I see runway 30 and 12.
There should be more than that. There should be 17, 35, and then 12 and 30.
Oh, okay, there we go. Well, no, that's taxiway. No, there's only 2 runways here as far as I can see.
Really? Okay. Well, if for some reason they're not simulated. Sure it's not a grass runway? Could be a grass runway. 17 should be entering from the lake. I just got the CH throttle quadrant and I'm having fun in games mapping my inputs for different types of planes. Yeah, it's a nightmare.
Oh, I see it.
Is it a grass strip?
Asphalt, but
No, yeah, hold on, let me. It might be a closed runway.
Ah, okay. Or would
Unless
be
it's
rebels.
one of those really skinny ones.
Could be really skinny. Would be rebels.
Yeah, it's really
anyways.
skinny. It's only numbers and like some lines, and that's it.
Alright, we can go flaps 1. I love these massive ships that are sitting out on this little lake. The mapping menu has required multiple YouTube videos. So the mapping menu, I can cover that here in a second, how I do it. Oh, that ship is actually moving with wake behind it. Oh, that's cool. I haven't seen that before. Oh, I'm sorry. I got squirreled there. The mapping menu is... we have a little technique that's super straightforward, and I'll show you what my profiles look like here in a second after we get on the next leg. Don't let me forget. And the real Oshkosh starts this weekend and is throughout the entire next week. I am not going this year, although next year I think I will probably forego the Flight Sim Expo, possibly, and go to Oshkosh instead, since they're so close together. Alright, left turn to 17. Got visual on, I think that is Kyle. Well,
Eddie's doing on the runway.
1-2.
I'm going 17. Off to your left. Ron is maneuvering.
got a visual on you, Kyle. Don't see Eddie just yet.
I'm clear of the airport.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
okay.
taking off.
And Ron is flying down to the south.
I'm underneath Ron.
And following Kyle in. We got plenty of separation here for what we're doing.
These clouds are starting to look ominous.
Yeah, it's getting a little darker.
It is.
I may need to turn off that turbulence setting and see if that fixes this glitchy bug. And gear check, gears checked, mixture is, fuel pump's on. I think it's really difficult to land. Oh, Kyle, you're kicking up all kinds of dust. Alright, we're gonna have to make this quick. Who put that runway sign right there? Ooh, this bug makes it really hard to fly. And gear up.
I think mine was rendering the runway numbers, but now I see it.
And Dev, if you're listening, we got another spammer on Twitch. Why am I not getting too much speed here? Plenty of power. Okay, there we go. Now we're starting to get a little better. Okay, so let's go to maintenance, airframe. Where's that at? Controls, maybe? Advanced options. Let's go to turbulence strength off. It does not fix the bumpiness that we're experiencing here. It's supposed to simulate the turbulence, but it causes like a frame drop every time for me. So if I go up and check out the debug panel, you guys might be able to see it. You see these little, every time it bounces, you get this little stutter. So something is wrong with the 24 compatibility in this aircraft. It doesn't happen all the time, it just happens a lot of the time. Pull our power back. 24. And we're looking, oh, we're at 2,600. 2,500. So would any of you guys be interested in going to Oshkosh next year? Because we'll have to book stuff like soon.
I would be, but I have a feeling it's going to be right on the heels of my normal summer travels. I don't know if I could do 3 big things right one after another. But I would be interested.
It is an absolute blast. Fuel's good, temp's good, pressure's good. We're still running at 0 amps, we're charging slightly, and fuel pressure's good. Alright, other than the stutter, everything's going pretty smoothly. Well, hello there, Ron.
Sorry.
Ron just put a puff of smoke out the back of his airplane, he's going so fast.
I was just looking at something else. I didn't watch where I was going.
It's fine.
I think I might spawn into the next airport and change airplanes. It's still beeping at me like crazy.
Okay. I am
All right.
tempted to hop in the Aerostar myself, just so I can get familiarized with it and get rid of this glitch right here. In fact, you know what? Let me put my throttle controls on. We might actually do that real fast. It won't take too long. I haven't
Kyle
actually.
will soldier on.
Next airport is...
Flying over one right now.
Yeah.
Circle here.
Well,
Might
you.
jump into it.
If you guys, what we can do is see here. So we'll land at KPCZ, Kilo Papa Charlie Zulu, and then I'll respawn in at Yankee 50. Let me double check it's got a runway that's long enough for me. 2,400 feet. That should be enough for that airplane. It's pretty powerful.
Yeah, it was pretty nice.
I kept hearing menu clicking, and it was because I had Ron's stream still pulled up. Hold up, going to do the arrival into Osh? Yes, sir. A little practice, Micah, for Sunday. I am planning on doing it on the AirVenture event. Now, that, of course, depends on how insane that gets. It could be kind of stupid. We'll see. But right now, we're planning on doing it. I'm actually going to load into the Aerostar at this next airport. But yes, we were covering the procedures for it. Looks like we're going to be landing on runway 18, so we're going to stay to the south of that east-west road there, just south of the airport. And then as soon as we get past the airport, that first north-south road, we'll do a left downwind for runway 18. But the way 24 renders everything in this, for VFR conditions, I think it's going to be fantastic. And the airport in 24 has the dots, which makes it even more fun. Wish I could. I'll be doing my annual training for National Guard. Ah, yes, that's right. Do you leave tomorrow for that? I would carry on in the Comanche here, but like I was showing you guys a minute ago, this bug this thing has where it gets a single... Every time you hit a bump, it stutters. It's really aggravating because it gets really bumpy when you're landing. The dots are there in X-Plane 12. I don't actually have other than the default GA planes in X-Plane 12, I don't have anything. Pretty sure. Probably because, the community does... whatever it is that they have where the community can add scenery to the base game, they probably have the dots in there just for that reason. It's actually probably modeled better in X-Plane 12. X-Plane 12 is actually a little easier to see air traffic too. Like these guys, I feel like I should be able to see them, at least their dots or something. Mr. Wispy Gorilla over here, he's a little too far away. Kyle's, you know, he's in front of me. I feel like in 24 and 2020, unless you're like right next to somebody, it's really hard to see them. Yeah, over 30,000 community-edited airports. Yeah, I know. I kind of wonder how long they've been allowing that. I don't know too much about X-Plane 12 or X-Plane in general still. I haven't owned X-Plane ever until X-Plane 12. I have played the free demo when that was the thing for like X-Plane 4 or 5 or something back in the dial-up days. So it took me 3 days or something like that to download it. It was 180 megabytes or something hilariously small. We got 14 miles here. What are the winds? So 270 at 6. The winds are swapping on us. We've got runway 31. Oh, we got runway 28. So we'll do kind of a right base for 28 there. Let's go start pulling power. Ooh, I added the dual levers, and it's kind of a challenge to figure out which one's which. Start slowing up. We're looking at about 12 inches of pressure. We'll bring that prop back in. Not that much. Are you using the real cat turbulence? I am not. You edit the airport, submit it to the board for review, and they add it if it passes a requirement. Since X-Plane 10 at least, probably before that, probably. Yeah, I know that Microsoft was wanting to do something similar, but of course they have nixed that currently. So I'm moving my unused levers down and out of the way. Let's make sure I didn't accidentally pull my mixture all the way out. That would have been hilarious. We're going to land here. These guys are going to carry on to Yankee 50. We're going to load in the Yankee 50 and the Aerostar. And I don't see the airport yet. Oh, 2 miles. Okay,
I'm
sorry.
still, yeah, I'm 7 miles out, so.
I think I actually see
I don't
a
see
light
it yet.
blinking, but we're gonna spawn in there and get the Aerostar up and running really fast. I know just enough to get it started really quickly, I think, and we'll put the flight plan in as we fly. Somebody just flew across my GPS. Somebody must be time compressing or something. Are we supposed to get the airport editor for 24? Oh snap, you just answered that question. Yes, we were. But in typical Microsoft fashion, they tease us with all these good things and then never deliver. Shared cockpit win. I realize I'm not holding a legal altitude at the moment, but so Micah, I don't know if you were on when I was talking about it, but I'm actually thinking about foregoing the Expo, Flight Sim Expo next year to actually go to Oshkosh. I went it 2-3 years ago, and it was a fantastic event. Is that it right there? This lag, I think, is getting worse. Or it's getting bumpier, one of the two. Sucks. Then I guess I'll have to wait to use John Masterson's Scruffy Duck program. I am not catching the reference, sorry. Ron, are you at the airport?
Yep, I spawned in, I think, a Beechcraft. I think it is.
Beechcraft. We might have some rain to contend with here very, very shortly. The storm is moving in.
Yeah, it's pretty dark over here now.
Airport design editor. Ah, gotcha. If I had more free time, I'd love to learn 3D modeling, but I barely have enough time to enjoy the hobby as it is. Get your airplane washed. Yes, sir.
Free bug wash.
And get those bugs off the window. Ron, I have not located a golf course for you yet. Just realized
no.
that.
I haven't seen any.
You must not like their golf in Michigan as much as they do in Japan.
We're not in Japan anymore. Golf course Wonderland.
Correct. It was.
Golfing
Golfington.
tomorrow.
Oh, I thought you called it Golfington.
No, golfing tomorrow. Golfed yesterday. Golfed Monday.
I have not swung a club since you saw me.
Okay.
Kind of a crooked right base, but we'll make it work. Alright, let's bring the power back down. Oh, this is going to be an annoying landing. Got the gear to help us slow down. And I'm going to roll this thing to the end and shut her down really quick. In fact, we could make it really interesting and shut it down right now. There she goes. We got manual flaps, so we got the landing gear down already. Oh, we're gonna have to stretch it. May have been a little low for having no engine, but I think we're gonna be okay.
Alright, should I head to the next airport?
If you're already back in, you can go ahead and... Ooh, having that gear down is going to get us in the grass, I think. Go ahead and start flying that way if you want to. Come on, girl. Come on, girl.
Because I thought it was just a waypoint and not an airport.
That was rough. That stuttering made it almost impossible. It is so hard to control when it's stuttering like that.
Oh, here you are. I see you.
Yep, we're rolling over here with no engine power. The flight model gets wonky when it's doing that stuttering because of how it runs. And it's really hard to control. Okay. Park brake. Everything is off. Let's go ahead and end this flight. We're going to Yankee... Is it Yankee 50? Yes, Yankee 50. Arrow. Start. There we go. And I will meet you guys down there. Yankee 50. I'll just spawn in right here. Start. It was a beautiful landing. I didn't see anything. Yeah. We're gonna need a little landing gear inspection after that bounce. The thing just dropped like a rock with that flight model being all jacked up. So we're gonna have to speed run this real fast on an airplane that I've flown in 2 patterns. This could be interesting. And down we go. And it is really dark here.
You need to set parking brakes to request ground services.
Oh, it's actually raining.
Yep, just started.
Okay, so good news is I think our flight plan is already loaded, maybe? It is, look at that, beautiful. Alright, so battery on. Mixture full, prop full. Park brake set. I have not started this up by procedures yet. Go beacon on. Fuel on the left wing, fuel on the right wing. While I am thinking about it, let's check the fuel and payload real quick. I'm not going to worry too much about setting this up since we are restarting everything. Got plenty of fuel. Update the fuel monitor a couple times. And let's go booster pump on. Left engine. Magnetos to both. And start.
Did I miss anything?
Yeah, I'm moving to the Aerostar because the Comanche was doing that bug. Where it
Ooh,
was
I'll be in. What airport are you at?
Yankee 50. This thing is kind of weird with the starting procedure. I've got to crack throttle, that helps.
Yeah, I haven't figured out how to start it. I have to pump the mixture to get to start. You said Yankee 58?
Yankee
50.
50. Come on, bro.
Yankee 58. I'll be there in 1 second. If you guys want to hold off. Just finish the sim up. Free flight.
Start.
Is the boost pump on?
It is. Try
Did
turn
you
it off
open
real
the
quick.
fuel valves?
Oh, you know what? I may have closed those last night. I did. I just did.
Yep. Try unplugging your rudder pedals and plugging them back in.
Oh, that would probably work. You missed that one earlier, Dev.
What happened?
Come on, give me. Come on. There she goes.
Alright, loading in right next to you right now. Give me 1 second. I'll be right there.
She's alive. Was the Citation X released today? Dev?
No, they canceled
No.
it. They canceled it. It sucks.
20-second.
Fuel's on. Start.
Alright, I'm in. Perfect. I mean, if
Yeah,
it's
like it
whoa,
needs-
it's raining.
It needs a lot of throttle to get going for some reason. Alright. Good there.
Right.
DG
behind you right now.
slave on. Let's go ahead and get the avionics turned on. Left right alternator. Avionics. Where are you at? Up here. Nez wants to know how you're feeling, Dev.
Not great. I have a cold.
Got a cold.
Road is killing me.
We are at KOSH. That's not what I wanted.
What's our next airport?
Navigriff. It's actually going to be one of the Fisk arrival waypoints of VPENV.
Gotcha. I'll get that stuff in there. Let me just get my engines on.
VPENV. On to VPPLK.
This plane royally sucks to start.
VPGRN. Well, I think it's a case of we need to read the manual, but there's no manual.
That does not exist.
VR. Yeah, RIP.
RIP.
That did not add that. VPRIP.
Alright, there we go. Left alt, right alt.
There we go. Let's go check that real fast. And that looks
Alright, so
correct.
I can just load waypoints in from the Fisk arrival and I'll be good to go.
Mostly, yes. Watching Bob Hoover roll one of these. There was one day at an air show in Santa Fe in New Mexico in the mid-90s. One of these Aerostars? That's pretty cool. Alright, so what's interesting about the flaps in this thing? So it has this neutral deal. You have to drop the flap, lever down, and then as soon as it gets to 10 degrees, bring it back to neutral. 'Cause it's like a motor that just moves the flaps.
Interesting.
Like an old Cessna. That's what I
Yeah,
like to
it's
think of it
very
as.
interesting. And we're gonna have to just wait on the heading to align with HSI here because I don't have the old style click or
Go
the new
lock in
style,
settings.
the lock in settings, and it just takes a minute to correct itself. But we'll fly via the heading bug here. Now, so we're kind of on a south-southwest track there. What are you gonna say?
I've been circumnavigating these range shafts. I stayed up while you guys were doing all the airport shuffling, so I've been having a blast flying around these range shafts.
Oh. Alright, perfect.
It's really cool.
Quick checked. We'll take one for the team here, dude. And we're just gonna be looking to get in the air real fast. If we have
Right
any
behind you.
issues, we'll fix it in the air. Where is the runway?
I don't know. I'm trying to find that right now in the rain.
I'm on the ground and I can't find it. This is a whole short point.
Oh, I'm
it looks
BMC.
like. Uh-oh. Okay, straight ahead. We went to do some RC flying, but the wind got crazy. Ooh, kind of RC... Oh, that's right. You got... Don't you have those, it's not the Sato engines. It's the Chinese engines, I think. Or I guess Sato... No, Sato's not Chinese. In the Cub, maybe? What's the difference between the Aerostar and the Aero Commander? The Commander... it looks very different, actually. Despite the similarities.
Yeah. Commander is a high wing. Oh,
Yeah.
come in.
Oh,
man.
oh,
King
hi,
Commander.
Kyle. Sorry, Kyle. I didn't know you were coming in. I didn't see you. We'll pull
Is
some
someone
pictures up
making
here in a minute. No, it was a question someone asked.
Oh, okay. Why does A2A choose the wonkiest planes ever? This is a mid-wing plane. It's not high wing or short wing. What the heck?
It flies really nice.
It does,
My-
but point still stands.
My controls are not quite set up for it yet, but we'll get there.
And I have no brakes, so watch out for that.
All right, prop mix full, flaps are set. Trim, I have no idea what that should be set to right now, so we're just gonna roll with it. And I have no idea how to use the autopilot just yet, but we're gonna be heading to the south on 207. So, go ahead, Dev, since you're rolling on.
Sorry, I
I'll
want to let
follow
you go
you up.
first, but I had no brakes.
We updated that computer already, so we're good there. Full power.
The rain effects of this thing are super cool.
Yeah, my settings are really sensitive.
Alright, just so I can do a direct to you, what's the first waypoint?
Victor Papa Echo November. Was it gear up?
Victor Papa Echo November.
Victor, add an extra V on.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Alright, let's bring that RPM back to 2424. Let's bring our flaps up. And not having instruments aligned is going to be very interesting here. But
I
I
tried
know
that
that
on
we're
Maxim. Bad idea.
heading to the south. What heading was that? 207.
What altitude are we
There's
climbing to?
2,500. And we are there. Cool.
should probably tell you guys I joined Wings over New England.
Nice. Have you done anything with it yet?
Oh, awesome.
I took the entrance exam, passed it, and I have a VATSIM number now. Now I have to do some kind of orientation that I have to figure out. And do some training.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right.
Congrats, Rod. Why is this taking? What the
Nice.
heck?
Okay. So I've got altitude hold on and heading mode on since we're in IMC here. We're there, man. Wait, what? We're where? And we probably need to head to a little further to the south there. We can see a little bit of the ground, but not much. And this thing is super fast. Pull the power back. One thing I'm curious about is these levers are identical, but I've got a bit more manifold pressure on the right engine for some reason.
That's why it's an A2A.
Yep.
I'm trying to figure out how to use this nav mode.
Make sure you're out of VLOC and into GPS mode.
Yep, thank you.
That's probably all your problem was.
No,
All right.
it's still GPS.
Can't see nothing, but I think we're doing okay.
You'll come out of it. I just came out of the rain. Looks like we might be going back into it though.
I got next rad turned back on. Yeah, I'm in some heavy rain right now, but we hopefully will be coming out of it. At least a little bit. Alright. It looks like our HSI is pretty much aligned. It's lovely having a DG slave. It just, if we had more time, we could have allowed it to do its thing on the ground and not had to worry about it, but turning on and off that click mode is kind of annoying to have to deal with. Gotta run now, but have fun in your next adventure. Oh, this is already getting exciting. Flying on an airplane that I've not flown before on any sort of flight plan in IMC. At only 2,500 feet.
Preparing for an event you've never done before.
Preparing for an event I've never done before too, so always doing something fun around here. Can I change this to... Well, we'll just leave it where we're at.
There is a file you're going to want to download for either X-Plane or MSFS that adds the colored runway dots.
It's already in 24.
So they... Oh, it is? Okay.
Hey, I can see again. Kind of. Oh yeah, that's excitement. We don't like to read manuals around here. Who needs to read those things?
I like reading manuals, but there's no manual to read.
This thing is
Cough, cough, A2A.
a fairly simple cockpit, at least.
It is, but it's still confusing somehow.
Alright, this is not an airport we're going to. I do believe we need to be at 2,300 feet, though. Currently at 2,400, so let's go... can we do... pitch mode? How do you go into pitch mode?
Alright, I just loaded the
Attitude?
KSUE arrival. Is there anything else I need to know about before we continue?
And I think our speed's limited to 130 knots. Okay, so there we go. We got pitch mode enabled. And then once we get close to 2300, we'll put it back in altitude mode. Altitude hold. Altitude hold.
2300 at 130, is that correct?
2300 300 at 130 knots, yes.
Yep. You're gonna need to fly this again with me before you feel comfortable with this on the network. I'm not gonna lie.
That's fine.
Back in the rain.
Should be able to go to nav mode now. Ooh, it's correcting hard. Why did it correct so hard for? Where's it going?
That's the issue I had. So what you do is you keep it in heading mode, but swap it over to GPSS instead of heading.
No, it was the HSI.
Oh.
Wait, the GPSS? What? Oh.
Yeah, see this
Oh.
little switch that says heading? You keep it in heading mode. You don't use nav mode. Nav is only for lock, I believe. And you swap it to GPSS.
You leave it in heading
While
mode.
staying in. Leave it in heading, click the heading bug down to GPSS with that little switch next to the Sentry
Okay.
IB modes.
That's weird.
That's a nice
It took me a second
breakout.
to figure that out.
I'm not sure I'm a fan of that.
I'm not either.
Okay, it is not doing what I would expect it to. Well, maybe now it is. Okay.
I don't know, that may be the incorrect way to do it, but it's working for me, so I'm letting it be.
Alright, we need to speed back up a little bit. Old school, I'll fly that way most of the time. Alright guys, if you want to get bunched up a little bit here, that way we can do a simulated arrival here.
I am right behind Dev and Ron right now.
Looks like I'm coming in last. Or nope, somebody's behind me. Eddie's behind me. Alright, we'll see if this follows us or not. I'm not sure if I'm a huge fan of it yet though. Yep, it is. Okay, cool.
I'm gonna skip around you.
You're gonna do what?
Jump around you.
Oh, okay.
Cut the corner.
And then I'll catch up to these guys a little bit. Let's give it a little extra juice. So he's got some power behind it.
I slowed down to about 100 knots, so I'm waiting for you guys to catch up.
Look at that rain wall.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm about 145. This will be a fun plane to do VOR navigation in.
That would be.
Be nice if we could replace these radios down here with a 650. I don't think that was an option.
Ooh, we should suggest that on the A2A website.
Everybody check your altimeters.
29er, something 9er. Or 29er something 8er.
7, 8, 8. Or you can cheat. Alright, so Dev, well hang on, let me check the weather real fast. Gosh. Make sure the winds haven't changed on us because the storm is lingering. 140 at 9, so we're still going to be landing on 18. So what's going to happen is to the south of the airport, there's an interstate that goes north-south. You want to stay to the right of kind of the exit ramp circles and follow that east. Then there's an intersection that goes east and west. You want to follow that to the east. And then once you get past the airport, there's a road that goes north-south. Follow that, basically, up until you get a very short base, which is like at the end of the runway. and do a base for 1-8. The person in front needs to land at the far dot. The person in behind them needs to land at the next dot. So the blue dot's first one, pink dot's second one, yellow dot's third one, purple dot is the fourth one. So whoever is first, plan on landing at the end of the runway. Whoever's second, plan on landing at the center of the runway. Third is the first third of the runway, and then blue is probably not going to be possible because of how short it is. And then it's behind the flight path. So wherever you're landing, just keep rolling to the end and take the first taxiway off to the right if you can.
All right. So when we do this on network, are we going to be doing this in a high power class? Because I assume you're not going to be taking the Comanche if it crashes on you again.
I will be in this airplane most likely.
Okay. So we have to be in a high power class, I guess.
Which is the 2,300 feet at 130 knots.
Okay.
Which
Just
I'm at
making
the
sure.
moment,
Thank
I'm
you.
just trying to scrunch up behind you guys.
A little confusing and stressful, but I think we can do it.
Nah, if you read it and then we can do it one more time, and
Yep.
we'll see it.
Are we holding at green or doing like a practice hold?
Oh yes, we can do a practice hold here. What is this lake's name?
Do you want to do it at Puckaway or green, the closer one?
Let's do it at Green Lake. We'll do a hold. And David is basically just a left pattern around the lake, and it's not this lake that we're passing right now, it's the next one.
Okay, I think I'm over the lake right now.
Yeah, you will
not
away.
yet.
Okay, so it's the next lake, by VPGRN.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You'll
Okay.
start your first leg of the orbit at VPGRN.
Right, and we maintain 2,300, is that correct?
That I don't know for sure, but I assume so.
Okay, okay.
I would assume so because the slower traffic will be at the 1800 below you during 90.
Alright, I am almost caught up to you guys here. Who is in front of me there? Eddie, if you want to scooch up just a little bit closer to the boys there, and we'll be fairly close to each other.
Right.
And then I'll slow back down.
Dev, I'm over top in front of you.
Sounds good. I'm trying to get up a little bit because I'm at 1,800 feet right now.
This
Alright, and then Ron, I'm right behind you.
this wall of
I'm
rain.
first. I think I'm first.
Yeah.
This wall of rain is going to be very interesting for trying to do a
Yeah.
visual separation. Alright, I'm slowing to 130, Eddie.
All right. 150. I'm trying not to run over Dev.
I'm coming up on Green Lake. I'll go to the other end and take a left around it.
I believe that's what it is.
Yes, it's a
Yeah.
left pattern.
Except now I can't see anything going into a wall of rain.
Yeah, I'm glad I got a 750 here for this.
Yeah. If you guys do it Saturday, I don't know if they're going to do the 1 mile spacing, but it's, you'll have to hold that, I believe.
Which with you got the 750, you can actually kind of see that we're a lot closer to 1 mile right now. But we're all within 1 mile of each other.
Yeah.
But that was, just trying to make it a little more interesting. Everybody do a speed check because we're going to be really tight here. Make sure we're at 130.
I am shrewn at
I'm
130.
spot on.
At 129.
Indicated 130.
Indicated 130, yeah.
Yeah, I got indicated 130, yes. I don't want to deal with ground speed in this.
Yeah.
Which in this airplane is a very fine adjustment. Alright, so heading bug. This. So I'm gonna do a left turn to basically, what is that, 3-4, and then another left turn to 2-5. So 3-4, 2-5, 2-5, and 1-6, and then is that 70? 0-7. It's just really entertaining in this wall of water.
I really hope it's not like this on Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, that would be hilarious if it was.
We should fly out too as well. That'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, if we can get on the ground and get out of there as well, that'd be pretty cool. Alright, so we're bunched up together here. I got a visual on Eddie, so I'll keep that visual separation as best I can in this rain here. I'm still holding right around 130 though.
I just got really slow. Sorry.
I'm spot on 130 right now, actually.
Best I
Oh,
could
right
tell
back
is
there.
130. There's not actually a line for 130 in this airplane, which is kind of frustrating.
Knob when the dial is straight down.
Yes, I see that, but there's not a line. It's part of the speed right there. Like a notch.
Are you just gonna heading bug your way down around, or are you gonna hand fly this pattern?
I'm gonna heading bug. I'm gonna do 340, 250, 160, and 07.
Gotcha.
So easiest way to remember it is 4, 5, 6, 7, just in different hundreds. So it was 3, 2, 1, 0, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which is, I don't know if that's by design or not, but that's actually kind of convenient.
Ron's in the turn. I'm gonna
Yep.
start.
All right, who is after Kyle? Is it Dev?
I am. Yep. To start my turn up here in a second.
My sim just crashed.
Oh,
Oh.
man!
Oh,
Right when it got fun.
Yeah.
Oh
Your
no!
graphics device has encountered a problem and the application will exit. So
Oh man, that stinks.
Starting my turn.
All right, Eddie, let me know when you start your turn.
turning.
We'll just do one orbit here and continue on.
I think I'm gonna bail out. Maybe I'll go to the Oshkosh and watch you guys come in.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go. And we'll do our turn. And we're gonna put this back in heading mode. So left turn on 340.
All right, and what's next heading?
250.
Somebody is still heading a little bit east. I don't know who's peeling off there. But check your heading bugs. And when we get just past the lake, you can start your turn. Unless that was... Oh, that was just Ron's airplane. Okay.
Maybe I was just exiting.
And Eddie, since I can't see you right now, just let me know when you turn.
Turning.
Ron's hardware, was it the graphics?
Yes.
Encounter an error. So you might go
Yep.
double check that you have the latest GPU driver.
Okay.
Alright, 250 confirmed. Turn 250. So this is something if you wanted to print out the procedure and have it, you know, sketched out
Yep.
on a hold. That way you're not trying to do all this while the controller's yelling at you.
I might
It's
make
just-
some charts for us before we fly on Saturday or Sunday.
That would be fine. What GPU do you have, Ron? 4070?
3080 Ti.
3080 Ti, that's right. Yeah, so he's got a plenty powerful GPU. I've actually
Cough,
slowed up a
cough,
little bit here.
cough, cough. I almost have the same GP Ron has.
Yeah, same card works great. Yeah, it's a really good card. MSFS is just MSFS.
Yes, it crashes.
Okay, so once we get to the end of the lake, we're going to do a left turn to 160. Nez says, check your error code in Windows logs and let me know you've had this error before. Do you know how to do that, Ron?
No.
Okay, we'll try to get you a little how-to after we land here.
Okay.
So, this feels like we're flying more of a precision IFR approach than a VFR approach.
No. There's not... I mean, there's waypoints, but the waypoints are just there as a reference. You're really supposed to be following the roads and things.
It's like we don't have to be spot on the magenta line for this.
Correct. You just need to keep your spacing with the airplane in front of you. It's really just follow the guy in front of you.
Cool.
And, you should be fine.
I'm more worried about ATC comms than anything.
But we're at
There
green.
shouldn't be any comms. It should be silences compliance.
That's what I remember, which scares me.
Ron, I found you a golf course. Yeah, there. If you listen to the radios from past events, that'll probably help you a lot with your comfort level, because they're really just yapping at you, and then they'll tell you to rock your wings or whatever if you're coming up on something and they see you.
So we don't really use your PPT button at all on this.
Unless there's a problem or you got a question.
Yeah.
And I don't know how they do it on VATSIM. They might actually call us by a call sign, because I'm sure model matching is a challenge. And it looks like Eddie has turned, but Dev is still on the straight track because...
I'm turning now.
Alright, you might interfere with me, we'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and turn
Oops.
and chase Eddie.
I cannot see anything. I'm full IFR right now.
You might have to follow me and just turn your traffic on in your Garmin. Yes, he is on Windows 11. It's actually kind of a cool looking airplane in my opinion. It looks kind of like a flying boat.
It does, actually. I tried landing on water because it did look like a boat. Cannot recommend.
It doesn't quite float. Eddie, I don't know. You seem to be standing still?
No, I'm staying right on the lake shore.
Oh, okay.
I'm staying strictly on the edge of it.
Gotcha. Well, then I will tuck in behind you again. So that way I'm not a problem for you.
Oh, did I screw up on my turn?
Yes. I may have turned a little early because I was just trying to chase Eddie and get in front of you, but now you're swooping in. So Dev, slow down.
I'm the renegade.
Slow
Take
down.
off the chaos.
This is nothing unusual for the actual event.
Yep, probably. I want to really simulate everything.
All right, Dev, if you can
runway
slow down,
are
I'm
you-
going to cut in front of you here.
Alright, slowing down.
We're going to 180.
Which runway are you coming in?
Or
18?
18. Yeah.
I'm on it, but I don't see any dots, colored dots.
You don't see the dots.
No. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I'm
I think I
slowing
see
up a little bit for
I see
Eddie.
a blue dot.
Okay.
Yep. There we go. There's a blue dot at the beginning of the runway.
And I'm sliding between you two.
Yeah.
This is sketchy.
Yeehaw. Time to do some sketchy stuff. Doo-dah, doo-dah. I'm at 120, Dev.
Alright, I'll get back up to 120.
I'm 140, so I'm gonna push a little space in there.
And I'm going to leave it
It's
in
autopilot working overtime.
heading mode here. And then let me know when you speed back up to 130, Eddie.
I got 138.
Oh, okay. I'm going to speed up to 130 then.
I'll speed to 130 as well then.
Alright, so this part of the flight is basically Green Lake waypoint direct to Ripon. So this is pretty straightforward. And I'll have to be sure to get a heading bug on my mini FCU or something to make flying with the heading stuff a little easier.
I'm looking back at the chat where you guys talking about the World Hub on X-Plane. In the... Cool.
Yeah, Mike was in here. We started talking about X-Plane for a minute. Alright, I have sufficient spacing from Eddie.
Alright, 135 then.
Alright, after Ripon, we're going to be following Highway 44. So the road that goes to the northeast from Ripon is going to be what we follow all the way up until Fisk.
Alright.
So it's going to be kind of challenging to see right now.
It's gonna be the biggest road you can see out there. It's probably a 4-lane.
Oh, I see it from here already.
You're gonna be on like a 063 heading.
One 30, 2,300. You're doing good.
Alright, start following this massive road in front of us.
This is 40. The road that we're on at the moment is 23. Hagen's to the left and goes to 44.
Okay.
Seeing one blue dot at the beginning of the runway. I don't see any other dots.
We also got power lines you can reference. The power lines should be off kind of to the left there. Which I don't know. They're not really showing up in the sim.
We need to wheel a VFR back, please.
Yeah.
I
what'd
think
you
I'm
s-
over Picket now.
I'm over Ripon right now. So
Yep, I just crossed Ripon on heading at 4-5.
we're going to be looking at Fisk. It's basically going to be a east turn. And you're going to stay on the road right at Fisk, right at the waypoint. I'm sorry, Ripon.
So
No,
we're staying on
Fisk.
the road.
Fisk, sorry. It is Fisk. I didn't put that in my flight plan.
I didn't either. I'm
Add
confused
that
now.
real fast. Let
Did
me go.
So we're going to Fisk next.
DCT
Yeah.
space Fisk E, I think. Oh, what's happening here? I think it's FISKE.
Okay, I see the road. Perfect.
Done. There we go. Whoops.
Alright, so we're just following his road down. This makes sense. Okay. It's not like this. I guarantee you someone's going to try to fly a 737 in.
You'll be able to see the antenna.
Try to follow this road right here. Busy putting the waypoint in just to have it.
Having Ron's name tag on the ground certainly helps.
Yeah.
Let's see. Runway T7 has a red, blue, and white dot on it. But the one you're coming in on only has a blue dot.
See, I thought when I zoomed around on it, I saw them all.
Are we going direct to a right base for?
After at Fisk, head 09 or 0 until you get past the airport. And the first north-south road past the airport, you follow that road in.
Thank you.
Are you still streaming? Let me see.
Yes, you are.
Yes, Ron.
Yeah.
What's your speed, Michael?
Yeah, if you look
About
at my stream,
128, 129.
Alright, I'm struggling to keep up. Worse.
On Discord, Ron, you were on Discord.
yeah, if you look at my stream on Discord, you can see what is runway 18.
Oh, is that the radio tower right there? I think it is.
Yeah, it's red and white.
We want to stay to the right of that, or left of that.
If you guys are out
And then
there.
you follow that. I think it's this road right here. We're following all the way down through here.
Yeah, I see you guys in the distance.
Alright, where do we turn to the next road, by of curiosity?
Where do we do what?
Where do we go to the next road? Like I see Kyle and Eddie turning.
I am turning, whoa, to the east right now and following this road in.
Okay. Okay.
We're going on 180, which lands to the south. When you get past the airport, you start descending when you're on the downwind.
Okay.
Gotcha.
When, keep on scooting, this wind is pushing me around a little bit. Your downwind turn the first north-south road past the airport. This wind is really pushing me around. So Kyle must have eyes on that.
It's like right on the coastline.
Look how much wind we've got here. You turn the wind vectors on just so it's a better reference for me for everything. You said it's right on the coastline?
Yeah, the road is. And then I have a great quartering tailwind right now, or left, I don't know. So.
Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and let's go down to 10 degrees of flaps. And let's bring our RPMs back up. Mixture's full. There's the airport.
Running downwind.
Dev has passed me now. Dev may not be at his computer anymore.
I'm right here. I'm right here.
Dev, you are gonna have to go around.
Am I actually? Yes, you're.
You're way too high for what you're about to do. So let's go autopilot off. And let's pull some power. And that north-south road. What ran before? On the flaps 20 degrees.
Dial coming in.
Alright, left turn. And I'm going to simulate a yellow dot landing. Dev, if you want to go, if you're going to continue on, then do a purple dot, which is at the very end.
Yep, we need purple dot.
Get that landing gear down so we don't forget about it. Prop mixture all the way in. I got an airspeed of about 90 knots right now. Let's go ahead and go full flaps.
80 knot short final.
Okay, and you need to turn at the end of the runway, Dev, so you're a little late there.
Good to know.
Yep. So I'm gonna be cutting in
This is why
right
I'm gonna
next.
use a couple more times before I do
Yeah,
this.
because now what you've done is you've entered the departing traffic, and I'm actually a little late trying to avoid you, but I'm gonna be ahead of you now, so I will do the end of the runway. Eddie, if you can roll on out there.
Yep. Continuing.
Bit high.
So we're doing short approaches to come in.
Yes, it's a very tight pattern. You just got to review those charts, and it'll make more sense.
Gotcha. I haven't had a chance to look at them quite yet. I'm doing a blue dot landing.
Go ahead and get on the ground then. Although I'm not seeing the other dots, so I really may have to go download the scenery. And we're on the ground.
There's a couple of other runways that have dots on them, but not this one.
You guys want to pitch up at a tent and we could do the photo there?
Yeah.
There's some halfway down this taxiway.
Butter. Yeah, this thing lands really well.
Turn right.
Sweet. I guess I'm gonna have to go try out some scenery, see which one works the best. You know, last time we did this, we just parked in the grass between the taxiway and the runway. You said there's a
We've
tent
done
somewhere?
this before.
Yep. What plane is that?
Did
Is
you do
the-
on network?
No, I did not do the event. It's the A2A Aerostar. We were doing a little practice before Sunday night's event, or Sunday's event, for the AirVenture. You got a parking spot
What I do
there,
is be
Kyle?
pretty dang busy.
I think on this one right here, maybe.
It's kind of ugly.
Unless that's... Yeah. They're all up close, they are.
Let's just park over here in the grass, and then that
Alright.
way the buildings are kind of just a backdrop. Photogrammetry around here is kind of crappy. Yeah, it just came out during the expo. So A2A makes the Comanche as well, and this is a very good plane to follow up with. I'm just gonna park it right here.
It's definitely more interesting than the Comanche.
Found a ledge to park it on. I got my own built-in chocks. Alright, park brake. Flaps are neutral. And the flaps are up. And let's go ahead and drop the mixture. Auto trim. Come off. Autopilot off. Avionics master off. DG slave will leave on. Actually, you know what? We'll go ahead and turn it off. I have not gone through a checklist on this thing yet. I don't think we turned any of the fans on for environmental control. And battery can come off. Alright. It looks like my kind of instrument flying. Yeah, that was a lot of fun with the extra challenge of weather there. If everybody wants to pile up right here in front of me and my aircraft. We'll get the camera out. Ron, you want to scoot on down here? You can probably just slew real fast.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, hang on, I gotta turn off the nameplates. Got the control tower background, but it is not the ideal control tower.
This is a sad scenery.
Yeah.
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 I was having Steam and simulator issues leading up to this, so I didn't have time to try out a scenery. I'll probably test it. There's one that I got last time that I'll probably test out. Who is walking around right there? Is that you, Dev?
I'm right in front of you.
Face the runway.
Okay.
Should be to your right. We're assuming this is you. Oh, that's not you. Who is that? I can't turn name
No
tags on.
cheating. No cheating. Gotta
No
guess.
cheating.
I'm
Oh,
like
it's
right
Eddie.
in front of you. I'm still okay.
All right, Eddie, if you can turn facing the runway to your right and scoot up next to me a little bit more.
Oh,
There we go.
oh my gosh. How about that?
That's perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at everybody looking off into the sunset here. And then we get, whoa, run. Wrong way. Grabbing all kinds of
Who's
pictures
the
here.
Baron?
I think that was Ron, I think.
Oh.
Alright, cool. Grab one more. I got plenty there.
Well,
Thanks, guys.
well, do we run it again?
We could do a pattern and go back out to maybe Fisk and try it again real fast. We'll do it after we get off the stream here. I might load in scenery and
Alright.
test it out though. So if you guys want to stick around and do a little extra practice with us, we can. But everyone who's watching the stream, thanks for joining tonight. We will be back possibly on at the time of the event. So we got a Sunday stream. The event starts at 1800 Zulu, which is 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern, or no, 3 o'clock. Is that right now? 5 hours?
Possibly.
I think it's 3 o'clock. I'll have to double check. But that'll probably be our Sunday stream. Or we'll do that and then we'll continue on into a commercial flight right after that. We'll see. So, till then, guys, we're going to do some more practice, get a scenery loaded up here, do some testing. It sounds like somebody has got a turboprop. That would be Eddie, I believe.
That is me.
In the caravan. I think sounds pretty cool, even, you know, from my point of view.
Yes.
Alright, guys. Catch you next time.